Thanks for the presentation earlier. I was interested in what you were saying at the beginning regarding Mentor being on track to break the billion. Market's been tough and a bit foggy this year. Tell me why you think you've been successful and why you're continuing to grow.
I think despite the economy, electronic developers need tools to keep up with the technology. In fact, you could argue that even it's more important during a recession that they produce the most competitive product, because there's so many dollars out there to be spent, and those are going to be spent on the best products. So I think electronic companies continue to buy tools, keep up with technology, and create and get those products to market faster.
Okay, and the product we've been talking about today has a lot to do with the way devices are used and the longevity of that device. So that's important as well, because you're actually providing software that reduces waste, and I guess that's key to people's strategy, not just for sustainable reasons, but for lean manufacturing reasons.
Yes, increased reliability can be a competitive advantage, but more important, I think it's a matter of warranty costs and guarantee. And the product we talk about today specifically targets thermal problems, which can be a reliability issue for many products as they get faster and smaller and produce more heat. So it's a matter of competition. I can create a more reliable product, but also bottom line to a company as they decrease their warranty costs and so forth.
Yeah, and improve their manufacturing costs. And the product you were talking about today has come from two routes, really. One from university development, spin out, but also from an acquisition.
Yes.
We've seen Mentor involved in other acquisitions of late. Is that kind of part of the reason you're growing? How much of acquisitions contributed towards that $915 million?
I don't know the exact number, but most of our growth is organic. We really have a strategy that focuses on R&D as our major enhancement to our tools. Yes, we acquire a company when we see a gap in the market, in our offering, such as the Flowmerix acquisition 3 years ago, focusing on thermal analysis. This was an expertise that we didn't have in-house, and there was a product set that really fit the bill. And you're also very familiar with the Valor acquisition. That was taking us into a completely new area, PCB manufacturing, that we saw Valor as the biggest player in that area, and there was an opportunity there. But most of our growth and most of our focus is on R&D. We have a huge R&D team of engineers in Mentor Graphics.
Yeah, and when you look forward with Mentor in the coming years and breaking through that $1 billion and onwards, that's obviously going to be partly through organic, maybe through some acquisition. When you look to an acquisition, what are the is it market leaders in the areas that you're specifically looking for, or is it neat technology?
I think both. And the circumstances could be different. In niche technology that we don't have the expertise in, that we can acquire and fill a major gap in our product offering. Or, yes, it would be nice if that same acquisition came with a great market share and could increase our revenues significantly. That's not the case in most instances. These are smaller companies that a bunch of little geniuses there have created fantastic technology, and that's what we need.
And you want them to become a part of your bigger bunch of geniuses, because Mentor is a very technically capable, it's a very engineering-based company. And when you look out to the market, obviously you've got to balance that with how you brand it. Is it a challenge to get them wrap the Mentor brand, if you like, around things like Flowmetrics, around things like Valor?
It works both ways. You know, I know with Flomerics, they were leaders in the industry and well known in the industry. So we kept those product names, et cetera, and we leveraged that to our advantage. I think the same with Valor. They were known in the industry as supporting the manufacturing process for PCBs. And so we actually named that division Valor and kept that name, and it's certainly helped.
Yeah. Well, John, thanks for talking to me. Looks like Mentor's going from strength to strength. I hope you do break through that 1 billion mark, and hope we can talk when you do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks a lot.